So, okay. So I was just hearing maybe to think about it from a different perspective. Maybe that reading that I did a couple weeks ago about somebody not getting on a plane, I was thinking it was my dad going to those family reunions. That could have been the case. But this could also be, I'm wondering if the mother in law never got on that plane to go to Africa, or if they did go to Africa, and then they started plotting something there to use something to come back to do something to the rest of the family sneakily, or if they talking about going to Africa, but instead of Africa, they took them into the underworld, or they took them down south. Okay. Um, it's something very, it's like a compartmentalized something of Obama's life when he went to, he lived in Hawaii, then he went to like Africa or something like this, or Saudi or whatever it was, to sit underneath some people and study as like a sheik or something. It's like these storylines of people's lives, but they could have did that same thing again, but they compartmentalize it with these particular people or families. Because I cannot stop thinking about a vision of this. I seen. Okay, let's slow down. We was living in Zion. I just thought about the picture that I took with the green shirt and the blue jeans, and I told y'all I don't even know who would have took, because I only live with my man. Nobody else was in our. I don't even really have any. There was a girl upstairs named Tamika Robinson that knew us, and then another girl across the hall named Antonio John. I don't know, Antonio something. And her boyfriend name was Eric, and they knew my play cousin Fred, and they lived right across the hall from me. And then the girl Tamika Robinson, I think, um, we had to cross paths somewhere throughout school or something. Like we wasn't tight or nothing like that. And I remember she wanted to be real good girlfriends or whatever, like going to each other's house and stuff. But it wasn't. I just had a kind of eerie feeling about her in general. Okay. But I did see one of these girls that got one of these, like Zaza or Zaza Ali, Zaza, whatever her name is, like a something Cornell, the light skinned girl with the short hair. And then there's this other girl, she's light skinned. Um, I think I put her picture up like a couple months back because I remember her face. Like this is like an album. It's like a collage. It's like I'm not trying to slander. I'm just when I'm putting stuff people on my page, it's for me like to put the pieces together. It's like a puzzle. Um, a light skinned girl mixed or whatever with like a kind of Kermit the Frog smile. She got kind of like a Kermit smile or whatever. But I remember they lived there, and then now I was just like, damn, okay, we used to just sit over there and talk or whatever. Maybe if she brought a blunt, you know what I'm saying, I would hit the blunt or something like this. Um, but I'm wondering if like, because I'm seeing something about something in somebody's blunt. But I was thinking about the time. I was thinking about the time when my dad went out of town with the Parham girlfriend to the family union in in the Carolinas. And my best friend came over there, and she brought like her ex-boyfriend. I think it was like her, Dago, this boy named Omar, and I don't know who the other boy was, but I think something already forewarned me, okay, about um not smoking with them, you know, because I didn't smoke a lot. It's just like even if like people could tell you if if we were somewhere kicking it and people was passing a blunt, I'm somebody that'd be like hit it twice and then that's it. And then people like, oh you a little punk or whatever. I'm like, I'm just good or whatever. So like I know I don't, what I'm saying, I don't overindulge in things, okay, um, like that or whatever. So I'm trying to think about that blunt, but then my brain taking me back over here to those blunts, but I ended up not smoking with them because, and then I think I seen them because they was at my house or whatever. I had the house to myself, and I think I seen them doing something that was kind of like sleight of hand with the blunt, and so I'm like, mm-mm. And so, we chilled or whatever, kicked it that night. Everybody was talking, it was fun and stuff like this or whatever. We ended up breaking off into like little groups or whatever, and then I stayed up talking to the boy Omar or whatever. We ended up just sitting on my bed or whatever, and we was just talking all night. Nothing happened between. I don't even think we kissed or nothing. But we started kind of talking after that. Um, so it can't be that one. So now it's taking me back to my apartment when she used to come over, with a blunt or whatever. And I'm seeing that same gaze in her eyes that I seen in my dad's eyes when I went to the reptilian dad when I went to go visit him in the wintertime, and I was telling him about when I was going through a heavy part of my awakening, and I was like, yeah. And I was just sitting there talking to him about, yeah, and I think that there's money or whatever, and these people is taking it and blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking that'd be fucked up if that was the reptilian dad that was doing it, because he really didn't, he was like, what? Like, I don't know, he was looking at me, but he was trying to act like engaged, but then again, he was like, what? Like, I don't know, y'all. It was weird. Okay, it was weird, and I'm because the features and the phenotype. That's why I can tell. That's why I can tell the difference between the reptilian breeds and tell the difference between the lizard breed now. Okay, because I know for a fact it's something about the build and the phenotype. Okay, their demeanor as well. You can tell the difference. Okay, the lizard breeds tend to come off as like, hey man, yeah, what's up, cat dad? They real like I don't know why I say cat dad, like, because people don't say that no more, but they like real, but maybe that'll be something that we can look back into when it comes to trends in our community. Who are the trend, who have been the trend setters, whose culture is that? It's just what I was just thinking. But I was thinking about that picture, and I'm like, who the fuck took that picture of me? And I don't like the picture because I look knocked out or like dead or like under some anesthetics or something. Um, and I told y'all with the silk green shirt. So it made me think about the greens, something about the greens or something. And that could have been like even representative because that's more of the way north side of town from where we come from, of that area. But uh after that apartment, that was our first apartment together. Like I was living at my dad's girlfriend's house. No, I was just doing my own thing when my dad and his girlfriend broke up. I was still hanging out mostly with her two daughters or whatever, stuff like that. Then my dad stopped really being at the home, and I started being there a lot by myself, and he started being at her house more. And then she got mad. The evil stepmother got mad because I was still spending time with them, is what she would say. And so she was like, you need to make her come. She's not of age or whatever. You need to make her come. Even though I could have been like 18 or something, I don't know. It was pretty close to that age. Because I think I had my daughter at 19. So she was saying you should make her come and live here. And so my dad was like, yeah, you and then you know how when somebody be whipped, sprung, or manipulated or mind controlled, then whatever that person is saying, then they go, oh yeah, you need to just do like this. I was just thinking what such and such said. No, you was just doing what such. But anyway, okay. And so that's how that happened or whatever. I'm trying to measure it up so I can keep on track. Then I'm going back. I'm thinking, once she got me there, she started acting weird. Like, I ended up having a baby or whatever. While I was pregnant, I was a couple days away from going into labor, and they went on a trip to the Carolinas for something. Okay. And I was with the boyfriend or whatever, and then he said that the boyfriend could stay there with me because I was gonna be lonely, like I was gonna be vulnerable. I think I would have been like the only one there or something like this. And I'm trying to think. And while they were gone, I'm trying to measure this up, y'all, because it's this is where I'm about to say dad said. God said just like channel that real quick, okay? And but I can't help but think, I don't know why I'm picking up on that gaudy energy right there, though. while I was in that apartment. So maybe it'll come back to me because we went back. Okay, we went back. So maybe this will come to me. So when we were in the apartment, I mean, when I moved into the house with them, forget about the apartment for now because that comes after. And I was in there. So I wasn't pregnant or nothing. I was still, free and young and everything like this. And then I think like the summer before they went to or after North Carolina. See, I don't know if it was before or after. Yeah, because it had to be because I was still staying at that big house by myself most times. And and I think, yeah, because so she must have been already working up to this because I was already staying at the big house by myself. And then I think I went over to for a summer or something. I'm like, I'm tired of this. I'm about to go do something or whatever like this. And so my dad was like, okay, go over there and stay in that little apartment, whatever. Now this, I wasn't paying no rent or nothing. This is a separate time when I lived in that little room that my dad built. It's two times I lived there. This is the first time. I was still only like a teenager, somewhere between 16 and 18 or something. And I had and it was just for the summer. So I went there or whatever. I stayed in that little room or whatever. I was able to do whatever I want. My dad gave me money for me to buy food and stuff like this. It was like a little taste of having your own apartment at like 16 years old. But the only reason why I was like this, because like I said, the little building is connected directly onto my grandma's house. Okay. So, he knew that his sisters and brothers would be watching me. Okay. So he was like, yeah, go stay over there or whatever. I said, ain't nobody up here, nothing to do. Yeah, because I think she started complaining about me spending so much time with them. That's where it started. Okay. And so I'm like, well, what y'all want me to do? Sit up in this damn house by myself and not, y'all know from like the second grade on up, these was my best friends, these two play sisters that they because that's how long they mom was dating my dad from the second grade on up to about 17, about 15 or something like this. So hmm so I stopped. So it was kind of like somebody trying to be in control of your life. Like, oh, why you over there, whatever, like this. So that slowed down. But I was just sitting in the house by myself all the time. I'm like, fuck this. I'm about to go move back by the family. At least I could go walking around and, you know, there. I mean, damn. And so I went there, and I think that was just for like a summer or something like this. And then that's when I came back or whatever. And then I was still hanging right back with them. Okay. And then I think that's when she was getting jealous. And then she said, you got to make her come here. I came there. All right. I was already pregnant. When I got there, she started acting funny towards me, like waking up in the middle of the night. If I'm making a bottle, she see me pouring the bottle, she'll turn off the damn light and like make it pitch black in there and then go right back in the room. Like little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh yeah. And then her son was making like racial slurs and stuff like this. I would wake up and go upstairs to do something or whatever like this. And I think I already had the child, if I'm not mistaken, at this time. And him and his friends would be now he never had friends no other time. This nigga ain't never he was kind of corny a little bit. He didn't really have no friends. All the times when I would go over there, all the time it was nothing about him and no friend. Matter of fact, none of them kids had friends over at the house. But all of a sudden now, since I'm there, I wake up in the morning after sleeping real good. Now, was I sleeping or was I drugged? I motherfucking don't know. But I remember keep waking up and him and his friends would be sitting because they had his room on one side in the basement and they had built out the basement. It wasn't there before. And they built me a room and they built him a room. Okay. And so the rooms was right next to each other, and then there was a big old like family room down there too. And then there was a door, like a one of those. See, because this making me think about the door in that reading yesterday. So maybe that's why we're going here. They had a tornado door, storm door, where if you go into that part of the basement, you can walk upstairs, open up these doors, and then you'll be outside. Like one of the ones that if you upstairs, like in the old houses, and you open it up like this and you can go down into the basement there. It was one of them doors down there too. Okay. So I would be waking up and then, back then I used to wear a rag or a scarf when I go to bed or whatever, and all the time. So when I would walk upstairs, they would be making like racial slurs or playing with my name or whatever this is. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I told my dad, I don't even feel comfortable or whatever. I don't like how he was down there. That shit, if somebody going you don't want me to say nothing back. And he's like, well, sometimes you gotta just deal with shit. And then I looked at that motherfucker that day and I said, oh, sometimes you got to deal with shit. And I'm like, you know what, Joe? We got to get the apartment, sucker. I'm not about to be staying here. Or is you with me? Or what the fuck is we doing? Because I got to go. And so that's what happened. Okay. So, yeah, that's what happened. So hold on. Something is telling me to pull some cards real quick because maybe I don't know all that happened. Okay. Because we're going to get to the bottom of something here. Because the thing that his mother brought back for me from Africa was a picture of like a charcoal drawing of two cranes, like the Ukraine. And I keep on seeing Ukraine energy. I keep seeing cranes. Yesterday I kept seeing big birds. I'm like, damn, them's big. And then I said, oh, that's a crane. So I've been seeing a lot of cranes lately. Okay. This could be significant. And that's my card. And I think the Kipper mixed deck that I call the Ukraine. Okay, the UK rain. Okay. So this could have something to do with the fall of the UK or something like this. Or, 1998. That will go back with what happened in whatever the first part of that movie Rush Hour is. Okay. And then it make me think somebody was looking for the girl. Somebody was looking for the girl. I could have been the girl. It may not be no girl, but it's something significant about this, okay? The animal was in a tree. Okay, because I keep seeing like a cheetah or now most of our families ain't thinking about battles or amongst lineages. Well, I don't know unless these people is tapped into a different frequency than me. But somebody could have already been tied into the family tree or something like this. Rhonda. Somebody was already, or somebody else. Somewhere else. It was already in the tree. So somebody got a split bloodline, or I don't know. Somebody was already married into the tree. That was the animal. Could be a lion, could be anything. I'm focusing heavily on the Thomas breed and the Boyd breed. So, let me see. The lovers. There's a lie. Something about lovers. Now, mind you, this friend that used to come by, the Stackhouse friend, they family was the church that my in-laws grew up in their church. Before I even knew them, they grew up in this church. They didn't hang out with each other. Like my man, from what I'm hearing, did not hang out with her, didn't have no crush on her or nothing like this, but they would have known each other because that was, I think it was her daddy's church or her uncle's church. Her daddy or her uncle's church. Dig? So I killed you under that tree. So I don't know if somebody had something that was laced with something or brought something, because maybe she would bring food sometimes and we'd just sit there and watch TV and talk shit. Maybe a soda or something. It's just making me think the same thing. Just like last year or something like that, my play sister, she ended up bringing she was like, oh, I was just out or whatever, you want me to stop by or whatever. She brought some red wine and we sat we hadn't seen each other in a minute, and we sat in that room right there and we had we drank that red wine or whatever. And then when I ran into her a couple of weeks, the same place sister, I ran into her a couple of weeks ago, and I had went around the corner to the gas station, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I know somebody that live right here. The person that I told, the guy I used to mess around with, whatever, he live right here." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So that's like right around the corner from my house or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird shit like this that's making me think. Like maybe these people are in on this stuff, but all of them was not meant to be in on it to hurt me, just to keep raps on me from the behind the scenes or something like this. But I'm like, dude, if I don't hang out with these people in real life no more, then why y'all doing that? It's heavy clones and doppelganger energy in this energy today. It's like face the facts. This do have something to do with that, first of all. So, because I think once I was out the picture, if I was having that child, that's the other thing that happened is now my BFF start hanging with the girl that lived across the street and this girl, the Stackhouse girl. That's crazy. But then she ended up getting pregnant by the Parham. I mean, by the Parham girl boyfriend, one of the cousins' boyfriend, and that caused some strife between our relationship. Cause she would tell me things, but I would not repeat those things. But then she came to me and she said, "Oh, I would not repeat those things." But we all was kind of cool with her, or whatever. But of course, once they found out that my this Stackhouse girl was messing around with their cousin boyfriend, and they was still, and there was some beef between. It wasn't like they wasn't running up on each other, but it was like a thing that everybody knew now that this we just gonna call him G. This dude was, you know, I guess messing with my friend and messing with their cousin, and so they didn't want nothing else to do with her. But I still talk to her once in a while. Like the cousin wasn't tight with me or nothing. This happened to be the person that helped me with my wedding at the last minute or offered her help at the last minute. But that's also strange because she didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all, all the older people that was a little bit older than me, no matter whose family, they always gave me the side eye. It's like they knew something that I didn't know. And it's all coming back because even when they live in Lakehurst apartments, my tourists lived in the building. Like, I don't know if they knew each other, but they lived around there at the same motherfucking time. So everybody been like plotting on me. Like, I mean, I just like, or something from the background has been using these people strategically to do this. So I don't know if this person, because I feel like somebody feels sorry for what they did. This could be for a feather. I mean, it very well could be. Yeah. Something about lovers, two people being lovers is maybe a lie. Now, I don't know why these look like two grown-ups. Like, I'm hearing something about like a that's not, maybe, okay. Maybe two older people was not lovers. They was not working together on something. This made me think like somebody was not doing whatever this dirt is behind your back. Say the only thing is when it comes to some of these secret wars or whatever, the only thing is that the father had to leave or was pushed out or was met up in the middle of the night and said, "Nigga, you better." Yeah.
Should we keep these on the wall up there or
No. Um.
no? No one in
So.
the basement for nothing?
Mm-mm. So that these two was lovers. Like this looked like a couple. Maybe this was just a plot. Maybe I keep saying my alleged stepmother because this could mean that these people maybe wasn't never really married because there's a lie here. This could mean after this alleged stepmother. This could mean that after I had this child, she was so jealous of how my dad was gloating over this child that she wanted him to look at her or look at something else like because 1 year later she was like 45, 46, or some shit like this. Then she ended up allegedly forgetting now I know they was about to break up, but she allegedly forgot to take something and wound up pregnant. And my dad was like, how the fuck did this happen? I was just about to move out of here, whatever. And I was like, ooh, we about to be free. Oh my God, yes, this is the right decision. I'm telling you, I'm not gossiping, guys. I mean, this is because there have to be people out there that's listening that thought that I knew stuff about what's going on alongside of my life. And I really am not. It's almost like somebody has amnesia. This is giving me that movie with that boy Leo in it and the girl that got into the car accident and she had amnesia. Now I know you ain't nobody telling me that there's a version of myself out there. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I got into an accident. I was driving my dad's car and I got hit by another car. The wheels flew off the car. And I spun around, all this other shit. And I can't remember if I went to the hospital or not. But I knew I was going hiding at my in-laws' house. Well, they wasn't my in-laws yet. But I was hiding at their house because I'm like, oh my God. I had to sit there like 2 hours before I could call my dad and tell him that I got into an accident in his car. Okay, period. So, like I said, this, it's like these two people wasn't really lovers. This is like an ancestor busting in here. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Let's get this cleared up. These two was never married. Or, I mean, that's what this looked like. It was a fucking lie. Or, don't be mad at your dad or something because he was not working together with this woman to steal your destiny. But one of these motherfuckers, okay? Somebody here, okay? All right? Either the father telling a lie or somebody lied on your father or something like this. The big thing, I want to say this before I forget. The big thing about this is this Stackhouse girl. Now, me, her, and my man was never in that apartment together. But all of a sudden, I know who her baby daddy was. It was the white boy. I seen this child. Unless the real Taurus was always just not, I mean, since we was 13, he been watching from the background and they always made somebody else be next to me. I don't know. And he was running with them. He was running with my BFF and them and trying to stay close, or they was already redoing the Genesis story right there behind my back. You know what I'm saying? In front of my face. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Because he might have, if this the Truman Show, he might have been pissed off that he got kicked out the Truman Show, you know, or something like this. And then somebody wanted to get me back or get somebody back by just redoing everything that they know that somebody did. Okay. It's something weird like this, y'all. Okay. Because what I was told was, yeah, you know, I got, you know, by, you know, this dude named, what I just told y'all, Brian or whatever. And we all knew about the whole, they family, because I was already tight with the Parhams, but, or close to that family because of the two girls. I'm trying to think back because that was the thing. And then now I'm thinking, why was I having those visions of the zebra boy? I call him because the zebra shirt that I seen him wear. When I seen him, I seen his walk and I said, that's him. Now, that's my man. That's how because I used to say, oh, you walk like this or whatever. Like, that's him or whatever. Even though he looked like somebody. We ain't gonna say no motherfucking names. And then I said, well, damn. Oh, well, am I missing something? When such and such moved to Vegas, am I missing something? But I seen her put pictures of her child up throughout the life, and he looked like the boy and her. Now, all of a sudden, she put up a picture of the child, or this could be a while back or whatever. because I think she had came back this way. And the child looked like my a little bit more like my mother-in-law. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What did they do? And child sacrifice, do that mean if you got a child by somebody that may not be in the position or may not, I'm not gonna say that the boy that she was messing around with wasn't a secret king or a secret prince or something. I don't know what these people, but I'm just thinking, well, that's strange. Cause I done seen this child on her page and everything like this or whatever. I think I seen him when he came back here. She came back here. I seen the little boy once or twice or something like this, and it just made me wonder, like, what the fuck? So are they killing off certain people and then bringing something that they created somewhere? I just don't know. But there's a triumph here. Okay. So I'm like, oh, and then when my tourist went to Vegas for his birthday, we was gonna go or whatever, but my daughter had the baby. I was just kind of all in my, I was in a funk or whatever because I was really awake and I was just trying to get my mind right or whatever. And so the daughters was like, well, we'll go. And so he ended up, that was the first time we ever, like he ever traveled without me. Okay. This is the first time that my man traveled without me. And he don't even like to fly. So this was about 3 years ago, maybe, that they went to Vegas. And they had that really bad electric weird ass storm. That's why it make me think about some Freaky Friday type shit. Um, they had that storm. hmm And I'm just wondering, did somebody get swapped out then? Kind of strange. Or was this something, like I said, that was always just hidden from me? Because there would have been no reason. There was no time from when I knew the girl from the church and this person that they was or would have ever been alone or talking to each other or anything. So I don't know. This could be something that arranged, something like this. Yeah, some kind of victory here, but something is off balance here. Okay. This could be a father trying. Remember, I said recently, a father keep on trying to come in and get a victory from a child. So, right there, I told you either this father is a liar, and I think that's the order going back into memories that we're gonna do right now, because I think that was enough for me to go ahead and do these spreads here that we're gonna probably go into. Something about the temperance energy is in reverse or something is off balance right now. Or somebody start dealing with a temperance angel in reverse to get this triumph. This could be, like I said, I'm going to keep on saying names because it fits. Somebody could be a guided or call themselves a guided seer or something. And they're saying because I'm an earth angel or something like this. And no, something is off balance because of you. Okay, but somebody's going to be able to recover. These people look familiar like family members. That's why I be calling them out. Okay. They have an unfair advantage on me. All right. I know they know the court system. They probably be trying to secretly sue my accounts because you ain't suing me because I don't even got the money with me. Whatever these finances is that's hidden from me, I don't have them with me. So you're not suing me. You're keeping something from me so that you can show yourself, or I say your name or something, then you go and say, oh, I'm about to sue this person in small. Give me this much money out of there. You know, these motherfuckers is weird, okay? So somebody might get triumph over this earth, because I was picking up yesterday, somebody's going through like a trial or tribulations or something like this, where somebody that they chose over you in your circle or something is trying to get over on them. But both of y'all or these people was together at one point in time, and while somebody, either one of them or both of them were getting over on you. You see what I'm saying? This is like your family kidnapping or taking in or being on a neural link with your husband, but you the only one that's not on it. If somebody don't, somebody think that you tapped into the same frequency, so they get mad at you, but they don't know that this family disconnected you or something like this. So you don't even know really what's going on. Somebody swear up and down that you as in tune with a certain group of people, and for me, it's not. It's just not. I probably never was. It's a syndrome here where everybody knew except for you. You won, whoever you are, whether this is me, him, your mama, whoever the fuck this is. There's something going on here in somebody's village or township or city or county where everybody, enough people that somebody would say everybody knew, but you. That's like if you go to school, girl, everybody at the school knew that when he was dropping you off at school, that she was jumping in the car with him and leaving. That everybody knew it, you, and everybody did know in the school. Everybody talked, but nobody brought it to my face. Nobody never said nothing. I never caught on to it. Something like this. It's a situation where everybody knew except for one person. And maybe because you might be a seer like me, people are saying there's no way that you didn't know. But it's because you the real motherfucking seer out the group, though. That's how you able to channel the message or get it up out of there without have seen any proof, facts, knowing, been around, been in none of the rooms people were sneaking talking in. It's coming from somewhere. Because whoever these people is, they was hiding that. Didn't nobody come and say, ha ha, that's why you the only one that don't know that your man is doing it. No. So somebody is a manipulation. It's like a science experiment gone wrong or something here. But I'm telling you, let's see about this dad. The King of Pentacles or Knight of Pentacles is in reverse here. Something was going on the low. Or maybe a dad lied on a King of Pentacles to have a Knight of Pentacles to have him in reverse. Whatever this is, somebody got the triumph, but they're not getting the gain with this Temperance angel that's off balance. You're not going to suffer this big loss. You may not even lose your pet. Or this could have something to do with Palestinian energy. Because one of these play sisters was with a Palestinian. And I used to date an Arabic man. I wouldn't say he's Palestinian. We'll just say he was Arabic. Okay. Somebody didn't preserve someone or something, and they blocked somebody. Okay. So somebody could have lied. Okay, like you tapped in or something. But this person didn't preserve you for a later time. Okay. Or you wasn't preserved or something for a little bit of time or something. Okay. Somebody got their triumph here. Okay. Because they was a boy or something. Okay. This would be somebody that, the daughter was actually rightfully the one or something, but they just purposely didn't choose her or something like this because she's a girl. Even if these people might be the reason why one of y'all ain't a girl, ain't a boy no more. Okay. Which in America, I was thinking that would be a crime. Okay. But the dad could have lied on this boy, this Knight of Pentacles, to put him in reverse. Now, like I said, this is making me think, but you think every little girl dad get a little bit upset when they start dating and spending a lot of time with a boy. Somebody could have gave up that Parham girlfriend because they didn't want to give me up. Because that's when the breakup happened. I'm just thinking back. because I had a vision or a dream of my dad's girlfriend, the Parham, um talking to my person. Mm-mm. Somebody could have paired up these people, gave them different skins, and sent them away, and just put clones in their place. This is something that's slow and subtle here. But if there is something where somebody like, hey, you can't be here around my child or something, I don't know, somebody could have told, they could have used it. This person could have been a part of this scheme, this lover scheme, or maybe they didn't, and this person is in reverse. They could this somebody could have lied on somebody, y'all. I don't know what this is. I mean, because I hate to keep thinking about if this is some sneaky African tradition that some people, whether they was it was labeled this way or not. Some people could have been labeled as a child, but they was really the wives. I don't know. Yeah, this lover's energy. This person was just draining this man of their energy. Y'all hear that airplane? This person was just draining this man of their energy, whoever this is. So this could have been a debt. I don't know if these are like debt relationships. You know, like these people's like, I want that one, Dad. I want that one. Like Willy Wonka type shit. And somebody could actually just shatter your life apart and then end up with you. You know what I'm saying? This could be some kind of ritual. And you got to make happy. Don't take a fit. You get what you get. But somebody could be a black widow because, like I said, right before this person's husband had just died. They all worked at the same company. And the husband just had died of a fucking heart disease or a heart attack. And guess what? When my dad got with this person, his heart got worse. Now the thing could have been this woman could have just wanted to get the father out the way or something like this so that she could get close, just to get close to me. Y'all, because entities and spirits be on some people, especially these witches now. Some of them ain't even witches for real. They just got entities housed inside of them. Like people ain't talking about real demon stuff or something, I'm guessing is what I'm hearing. I don't know about it either, but what I'm hearing is this is lack of knowledge of demons and stuff. You know, they had you talking about the they had us in the so-called black church, you know, like we just dancing through, walking through Willy Wonka's Wonderland, when he went through the Wonderland and was able to pick up those pieces of candy and eat it and stuff. That part. In the movie part, when they went into that thing and he was all just running around like, oh my goodness, it tastes so delicious. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit like this. But God. So this person thought they had a triumph. They wasn't going to preserve you. They wasn't going to make sure that you were safe or something. And they was going to keep you blocked. Or this person claimed this triumph. So maybe this person felt some kind of way. Or maybe this person thought that you told the dad to get rid. I don't know. Somebody had some. It's something that happened here. That somebody felt humiliated or felt bad about or whatever. Because I remember right before that, when I was younger, probably like 13, 14, when we started getting serious, me and my boyfriend, and my dad was like, oh, I'm about to sit, you keep on talking to that boy or whatever, you on punishment. I'm like, how am I on punishment for talking to a boy or liking a boy? And because I'm trying to think about the little hater shit my raiser, the person that raised me, because I'm just questioning every motherfucking thing. I'm like, why you just mad about this? It ain't late or nothing. I mean, we ride the bus I mean, because this motherfucker ride his bike over my house. So it had to be some part of this shit that was real. Okay? This nigga would ride his bike over to my house in the morning. Even and people say, "Oh yeah, because this and that you was kissing." No, sometimes nothing was going on. But this nigga would ride that bike across that motherfucking whole thing, come over there and just come over here just to hold my hand and walk to the bus with me from my side. Okay, so you know somebody was blindfolded to whatever this is here. And that's why, so this person, maybe this Knight of Pentacles got mad about that and then got their shit up, and then they came and then they took this cup or this trophy out of anger or jealousy or to pay somebody back, and they did not preserve this person. And they did not preserve this person and they blocked them. But you sitting here like this. And this may stop a bunch of girls from being able to indulge off of some kind of account that was left from you by somebody. Like somebody is this is like dictatorship. Somebody, they talk about dictatorship on a large scale, but nobody breathes it down to the familial level here. Yeah, we got the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this Temperance angel did something here, but somebody is going to recover. This must have been something very bad here. Okay, this could be a girl and a boy, or this could be, you may be a little bit older than this young man. Somebody might be what you would call a vampire, because some of these people might have went through some type of, they could have gotten, they could have had some not a connection, but they could have got infected by some kind of chemical or something that makes these people not be able to grow, or certain people, like say somebody work at a chemical plant. They is very toxic chemicals there. Somehow a chemical get home. Some people's DNA pick it up and it fucked them up, or something like this. Some people, they came in contact with this person in that year that they was working there and had this stuff on their clothes or something. Some of these people grew old real fast. Some of these people stayed young real fast. Some of these people got really smart and intelligent. Some of these people got really strong. You see what I'm saying? It could be something like this. So somebody could have been, oh, okay. So somebody could have been anointed by the Son of God in all actuality, and this motherfucker was already in tune. And then if somebody offered up, if somebody had to say, hey man, you got to give up one of them hoes or something, like I'm just trying to look at this some kind of way. And then the person was like, well, I guess I'll just get rid of this relationship because I still got this child or whatever, like to take care of or something. I can't let y'all just take the child or something. So this could be like where people run up on you. You know what I'm saying? This could be some real shit that like I just never knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Amongst these people that are these that's stuck in this Truman Show, they might have their own thing. Okay, I don't know. Like in order to stay in the Truman Show, though, you got to shut the fuck up. You can't say nothing to her. But in order to keep me safe or something, or keep me until I was an adult or something, the dad could have been bossed around into letting go of that relationship with the you know what I'm saying? Some shit like this, y'all. I'm just thinking, what if? And so somebody could have sent this person. Let's see, did this person get sent away? This masculine could, I mean, maybe somebody presented something to this father when he went to the Carolinas and he like, and then maybe, instead they gave it to the dad person. They could have had a taste of this person's energy when they went down there. And somebody could have started. Yeah, there's a lot of this shit in the Bible be about like men that be like, oh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that nigga baby mama. Or I gotta have, if you really think about it, slewing the brother or slewing the cousin or slewing somebody that's up next to you for a position, it's all up and through there. So if these peoples were having these monsters balls kind of parties, You know what I'm saying? My dad, his girlfriend, she had a nice body. She was a nice looking lady. She had a lot of men could be attracted to her. Okay, that's not no nothing. She's really like I call them like more fun size because she's really small, petite, and everything. And she didn't have no problem having to get no man. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. So it could be some shit like this. But I'm also wondering, did somebody delete memories? Because somebody keep reminding me of memories. That song keep coming on. Did somebody delete memories of me and this man together? So he just think that his life started with them, with them Parhams, the mama and the two daughters. He don't remember that it started before that with me. You see what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Something may be able to be recovered. Because somebody thought that they gonna have two young people together and a small child, and then this dog or something, and this man. But this man is, maybe this is the same man. This looks like the same man. He just got gray hair and stuff now. Maybe this man did lie, and that's why he's not being able to be in some type of kingdom or something like this. Okay. And somebody could be stressed out now because they're not gonna get this game. Okay, and you're not gonna lose your something. This could be good news. There was a collaboration. Somebody fell for a trap. Somebody got stuck in a trap by doing something, maybe even to you. Somebody could have caught this person. This is like somebody said, yeah, we're not even going to use cameras over there on plot 925. You know, and somebody get the news, somebody that can see on the other side get the news. Oh, they ain't gonna be on her plot no more. And but you know, Carl, you're supposed to stay the fuck away from there. You know what I'm saying? You know that, right? And Carl's like, yeah, you know, but somebody trying to say she's so addicted to me or something. And then the first thing when these motherfuckers turn off the when they said they turned off the camera, the first night, and they really didn't. Let's just say something like this, and they really didn't. The first night, within the first couple hours of them motherfuckers saying that they find this nigga sneaking around your house. Like, okay, motherfucker, you see, okay, you been caught now. But the thing is, the person could. The person that's doing this, they really are trying to protect you because they know how these motherfuckers are gonna be when they get in your injured energy. Now, this may be because somebody about to see you get worshipped, and that's gonna make them real mad and jealous. Or this could be because somebody knows that some people are wanting to hurt you, or they're gonna. If you think this little stuff that people been doing to you here is bad, wait until you go there. Somebody could be trying to also make you fear something with this not being preserved right here, right? And being blocked. Like you don't know what's on the other side of that, you know. I about to say Brooklyn as a name. You don't know what's on the other side of that. You know, you always been sitting right here all this time just fine. You know, how about if we scale back on the hooligans that come around at nighttime or the night flowers that be harming you? Um, how about if we stop letting them come? We'll just stay then, you know. And then these motherfuckers come by and do some foolish stuff again. You know, it's something like this. Somebody trying to make, and you just like, shit, anything could be better than here or something like this. You know, something is going on that level here. Somebody got caught in a trap. They was collaborating with some people, or some people were collaborating because some people could be interested in what the fuck is really going on. What is this person raving about? It also make me think about paranormal activity, okay? Where somebody is, you know, using equipment or something like this. Remember all Scooby-Doo? All those four, one was in the upright and three was in the reverse. So these could be different groups of these supernatural groups that go around and do this kind of hunting or something. But somebody could have caught something. This person, or these people are like, let's catch this motherfucker trying to, he keep on saying that this person is doing this. We know he's doing, let's catch this nigga doing this. Okay? Yup. They could have exposed something with a third wheel here. Okay? This could be good news for you. Okay? Or good news for somebody. And somebody is in a nine of swords about this. Okay? Somebody could be trying to make good or be something now or something like this. But this is like, you know, whoever this person is that will be stuck. It's like they just let a $1 million baby walk out the door. and now they got to go back to they was up on cloud nine with this bitch because of the money and the little things that this person could have been like a boring old person or had a boring old life, just going to work and come home every day, and then this whimsical bitch with these fancy clothes probably be flowing and stuff like this when she walk with some scarves around her neck that go down to the ground and shit, and then, you know it's not funny. Okay, I'm not laughing like that. you know, and every time you could meet her at the airport or something like this when she fly in, and she just looked like a angel coming off the airplane. It's something different than what you've been dealing with all this time. I mean, I kind of feel bad for somebody a little bit, but not. And she's like, "Yeah, what do you want to do?" Or just already having you some kind of favorite food in her hand when she come. You know what I'm saying? Then she go ahead and just hook you up real good with some good sex. You know what I'm saying? And then now you can't have that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this, y'all. Okay? Yeah, some schedule is off, or somebody's schedule is off. Maybe even one time this person say, "Look, I got the plane." Because this could be like a Veruca Salt type of bitch. Okay? Ray always used to get in her way. I got daddy let me fly or whatever. You want to try? And somebody's like, "Oh no, I couldn't." This is like a picture. It's like a bitch that come in and just swoop your nigga off his feet. I am not playing. This is what I'm picking up. Okay? What Beyonce saying that song? If he act right, I might just take him to Red Lobster. Like some shit like that. Okay? This could have been the cure loneliness, but somebody could have been making you lonely. This could be why this shit happened over there in Japan. Somebody could have been making you lonely while they was doing this, or why they had to do this controlled demolition of your life, your livelihood, and your friendships. You know what I'm saying? So that you can't go on. So was somebody doing this for other reasons, or was they doing this so that you couldn't reach your peak? Because I woke up last night on um Jesus saying something like, some shall or may not they may not um kiss death, okay, before the coming of something here, okay, um and that the son of man specifically, okay, because in some parts of the Bible it say the son of God is relevant, and some parts it say the son of man is actually going to be some type of leader at some point in time. But it said I was found it surprising because it said the son of man is going to be taken and he's going to be killed, okay, and then he's going to be brought back, restored, and that made me think about robots or clones or somebody okay, somebody saying like I could feel it coming. Now I don't know if that means that somebody coming for me as the son of God, if they trying to say I'm the son of man. I don't know if they already did this to somebody, or if like say they have two clones of me because they got to do stuff with me behind. They got to close my eyes and like do stuff to me behind the scenes or something, right? Um, they could have already did that to one of them. I'm hearing the prettier one, whatever that is, because I look the same almost all the time. And then somebody also at one point in time, something like this happened where they came to get the Son of Man and they actually got the Son of God. Uh, somebody could have did this on purpose or something. It's something like that. Because these people would believe propaganda and think that a queen or something, even some of the royals that they know could never be the sons of God. But there's some trickery here. Okay. Somebody could be already standing there that looked like me or something, but actually you thought that just because that one looked more like that person, actually that's not the one. That actually the one is still sitting. Okay. It's something like that. Yeah, look, origin in reverse. So this could also be reaching your peak. Like somebody say that there's certain people, breeds of people that are not supposed to reach certain peak. This is not the way that they do it. Somebody put you down as like, oh, this is an Indian. Every time when the Indian children get this age, they go through this process. It don't whatever it don't falter either way. Every Indian child goes through this type of thing. But again, they put you over there with the Indian children, but you're not the Indian children. So the reason why you didn't reach a peak or a heightened something is because you were not supposed, because somebody wants to force you to be in a stock of people that are sexually something infused or active. They don't want to believe that maybe they even think that they seen you have some really good sex or they seen you have a lot of sex or something like this. But somebody won't believe that it's not in your fucking nature or something like this. Or something could be in your nature. It's something about this where somebody is trying to force you and they keep toggling you or playing around with you or putting you over here with India, put you over here with Africa, whatever it is, this to divert you from. And you see how I keep doing like this? It's like to divert you from like just knowing that to put the damn shoestrings in the shoe, everybody got to learn how to tie their shoe and everybody got to learn how to at least one time in their life lace up some shoes. It's something like this. Like somebody wants you to, how high tops got the two extra little things up here where most people don't choose to take the strings up there. Usually they stop down here. Um, those just to be holes on the top of your shoes sometimes. It don't people don't normally lace their shit all the way up like that unless you a fucking boxer or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like this, y'all. Okay? Somebody tried to force you into an arena or something here. All right? Now, this could be for them to get a victory or you to get a victory. Okay? We do see the sun to turn the sun in reverse and get this gift. Okay? This man looked like he got a safari hat on. Somebody's name could be Safari. Okay? And then to put this person, the sun or somebody else out in the cold. But that looked like that want to be in reverse because somebody is standing up for themselves or something like this. And so somebody might get this little, hot to trot little relationship or something after all with the Six of Cups. And these people that were celebrating together or going, plotting up against somebody is in the reverse here. Now, somebody could have grabbed this trophy and now he or she is shitting on everybody. And now these people might be feeling like that this person is standing on your back or standing on your bloodline or standing on your something in order to claim this victory over you. This would be like, this is strictly compared to a family. Somebody been taken into this family by this family so much and let into some kind of financial gain so much that these motherfuckers is really gonna act like whether it's a male or female, this is really you or this is the real family member. And it's like, nigga, this goes against all of the family, whatever. What is you doing? But somebody had to use some people to get up there. Okay? Now, this could be making jealousy or something amongst some people or some women or something like this. I don't fully understand. But whoever these people is, they fully know the game. So this could be somebody that be hanging out with a pimp or something, or somebody that be playing people or whatever, and they get to see the ins and out of the game. They knew what it was when they was gonna mess with this person, right? But again, that's what I feel. This person at least loved or respected these people more because they knew about the game. They knew what he was. Whoever this is that been keeping a hold on you, he made sure you didn't know what he was. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. So do he care about the person that he didn't show the bad side to? Because I was having a dream about somebody is so bad of a person. Somebody is so bad of a person, or somebody is projecting that energy to make you think that about somebody since this person is coming close. This could be the energy where it's one person that somebody thought was running through these bitches or something and thought that they cared because these bitches was able to get money or something out of this man or something. And he like, yeah, that ain't nothing about where the fuck how much what I got. I was just, we all got something out the deal, bitch, gone. And maybe this person want this victory with you, but I still don't like the way that he's over the God energy. This is somebody that thought that they would go and place their throne. See how he placing this cup or whatever even over his head? This is somebody that like, I'm going to do this, bitch. I'm going to listen. And niggas is gonna support me, or people gonna support me. I'm gonna place my throne above yours. Because somebody has words. I don't have time to worry about your feelings and you being offended or you saying that I'm cocky or whatever this with my words. You gonna remember my motherfucking words. So it's almost like in the Bible when it say, You could do the heaven and earth is gonna pass away, but I bet you my words don't. Cause some people think they fucking slick or something like this, or they think they something, but at the end of the day, I bet you it ain't even nothing cocky about it. No one man that have a decent amount of power and being affected or charged. First of all, you had to just check yourself at the door right there. That's being charged at by all these people. Don't nobody got a lie. Don't nobody got time to be trying to just really just be wiggling they or trying to be cunning or script something so that it make you feel good, motherfucker. I'm gonna say it how I feel like I gotta say it. And sometimes these might be blades that free me from this net that you trying to put me in. So I'm gonna say it how I feel like I say. I'm gonna do as I please, like it say in the Bible. And matter of fact, I ain't even doing nothing right now. We just saying shit right now. Yeah. Sometimes you got to say shit too. I can feel the little things popping off of me, the little rope cords popping off when I speak something into existence sometimes. All the net ain't falling off at one time, but I can feel something say pop. Okay. Oh, that was in the right direction. Letting the motherfuckers know that. Okay. Well, let's keep on going. Because when you trying to save your own life and nobody else seem to be about to hand you or put their hand out to reach for you and grab for you, you got to do what the fuck you got to do. So it might be something ruthless come out your mouth, or somebody might even be doing some ruthless shit. See, because the way you handle shit in the hood, you gonna run across a nigga in the hood. Whether you on your way to the gas station every day, you know what I'm saying? We have interactions with each other or something like this in those particular types of neighborhoods. Okay, with this shit that these people is doing, it's like they all hiding in a cave under a rock under my city, and they just coming up and throwing stones or doing something brutal and then running back down. There's no address. You see, like in the hood, your child could come home and say, "Mom, that boy down there, at that one gray building right there at the end, yeah, he hit me or something like this." You like, where, girl? Come on, show me what the fuck house it is. Right there, mom. And then you could go knock on the door. Is it a motherfucking problem with your son? You know what I'm saying? These people, they don't like to be seen, they don't like to be addressed about something. This is the only way that they have a fake, yeah, this could be about revenge, a fake victory here. And then we got love here and chaos. So this could be some old love and war type shit. Okay. This could be a resemblance of what Tamar and Vic or whatever his name is, okay, went through. How that was kind of a little bit messy. Because some things that have happened over the past 25 years, 30 years in media, on TV, those were forewarnings or reflections of something here. Some of these actors were just only because they wanted it, because they did care or they did have love for somebody, and they were doing this or saying that without getting caught it's like trying to get the message out. Now, whether this is them or something that was housed inside their temple, you understand? That's why a lot of creative people sometimes got to be alone and go into a zone sometimes. You be tapping into your energy, but it's almost like whatever entities are attached to you help you. It's like co-creating with something, okay? I'm picturing here. Yeah, these women thought that they was going to be able to get this money from somebody here. We knew him longer. I know everything about that man. I know that man so well. But this is your man, and that man know you so well. And a lot of what somebody got here has something to do with them blindfolding you and keeping you stagnant, and then knowing you so well. So what is this? This that shit when it make you think about somebody like, you've been trying to get me for this long or something like this. Somebody knew it was gonna brush. It's like sandpapery. It's like a sandpaper-ish kind of energy here. But somebody has got their own little mastermind plan with a collaboration with people, but they also have a little part of their brain where this motherfucker might be selfish. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, I could do it by myself. Not because, the person had to do it by themselves and figure it out by themselves the whole time, or they only use their own resources and everything. No. Somebody always was surrounded by people that was making it happen for them. It just wasn't theirs. And the person that they was competing with, it was theirs, and this person wasn't even able to fight back for themselves. So this is like a boy rigging the game. You scared of a girl? You scared of a girl that she was at maximum capacity, even probably more higher than you actually. That's the way God built her. And so you had to do what? Break the person down. You had to break away their little gifts and take away this and that in order to do that. That's some punk shit. It's almost like somebody saying, meet me in the rink, you know what I'm saying? The right way. If somebody found out a wrestler was taking steroids or somebody in the Olympics was taking steroids, they'll be kicked the fuck out the game. So if we want to sit there and say, transgenders or men or women shouldn't compete with each other, this kind of shit shouldn't be going on. Like, let people meet as naturally where they stand. It's something like this. Hold on. He left my door open. Hold on one second, y'all.